Welcome to Student Connections. Our students connecting with our community.
St. Clair Community College will be host to 16 of the best women's basketball teams in the nation March 21st through the 25th. This is the second year for the Skippers to host a tournament.
Joining today on Student Connections is Dr. Pete Lacey from SC4 and Ms. Tara Damchuk from the Blue Water Area Convention and Tourism Bureau. So let's talk about the number of people we are expecting to stay in our area.
Yeah, thanks for having us today. So we're going to have about 300 athletes, but all these athletes, we also have officials, fans that come around. So last year we sold out 4 of our local hotels. We also added an additional hotel this year, City Flats downtown. So we had a total of about 1,200 sleeping rooms last year for the whole week. So we're super excited. Our hotel partners are excited to welcome them back, as well as our downtown restaurants and shops.
Okay. So last year, a lot of our businesses promoted the tournament, by hanging signs and stuff like that. So are you guys seeing that sort of enthusiasm this year?
Yeah, I think last year and this year as well, they're excited to welcome them back. We have the clings that we're going to put down on all the downtown restaurants and shops, as well as the banners are going to go along the main street of downtown as well. We have welcome banners at all of their hotels. And our job as a Visitors Bureau is we all know that there's one team that's going to win the tournament. So some people are going to go home with an unhappy ending. So we want to make sure they have a great experience here. So we want to make them feel welcome. So when they leave, they don't talk about how they lost the tournament. They talk about how much fun they had and how they want to bring their family and friends back to Michigan STEM Coast.
That's awesome.
I would just add, I think that welcome environment, our community does a great job of that. So yes, the downtown restaurants, businesses, and even beyond that, throughout the Blue Water area, we had teams last year venture north up to Lexington, go south down into the southern part of our county just to check out the beautiful area.
That's cool. So obviously the games are important, but what can they do outside of the games, like popular activities?
Yeah, so all of our downtown restaurants and shops, they have a discount sheet, so they can stop in and do some shopping. They can walk the grounds of Michigan's oldest working lighthouse. The Foundry, they can go do a team bonding experience and do one of the escape rooms. If they're in the bowling, they can go bowl at Zebra's Lounge. They can check out the arcade, and at Birchwood Mall this year, it's in addition to last year, they can check out the whole virtual experience and do the virtual reality there. So there's something for everyone, and we're just excited, and the community's excited for them to be here.
Yeah. I would just add the YMCA too. We've worked with Josh Chapman and his team, and so we use their court for some practice times, but then the student athletes and the teams there will also have a chance to use the Y's facilities, which again, being right on the river, we're all used to it, and knowing that that's Canada right across the river, that's a very unique experience for people from Arizona or North Dakota.
Yeah. Right.
So are there any off-court activities planned besides just, being around?
Yeah, I would just say for kicking off the tournament on March 20th, it's a team event. It's a welcome event that we do in partnership with the Blue Water Convention Center and Tara and her team and Marcy at the Convention Center and Visitors Bureau. It is a great event to welcome these teams to our Blue Water area to get their picture taken underneath the Blue Water Bridge. I would say a lot of excitement. I know Tara last year, it was like so fun for these teams, a DJ, music.
Right.
Obviously there's a meal, there's awards, but it is really about the women's teams and having that excitement before they all enter into competition. So.
Yeah, we want them to feel relaxed before they hit the big tournament, and that's what it's all about. Like, they should be excited just for being here, and that's what the atmosphere we're going to give them, and just to add the community give back. So yeah, they'll have a good time.
That's awesome.
So last year as a team building activity, teams assembled a bike and it was donated. So is there another activity like that planned, and are there any outside groups involved with that?
Yeah, the bike build was an awesome success last year. It was kind of something that we stumbled upon because of COVID, and we thought we had to do something. But we gave those to the Child Abuse and Neglect Council, and so people in our community benefited. This year, again, will be something that we're doing unique with a shopping spree. So a relay race, call it, and Kroger has been gracious to sponsor that for us. And we're going to really have a lot of fun in there, and then those items will benefit our community.
That definitely sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I heard you invited several prominent guests to be a part of this week. Can you share more about the guests, and will the public be able to participate in it?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we have a New York Times bestselling author, Andrew Marinus, who is an awesome gentleman who has written multiple books. He just wrote a book called Inaugural Ballers, which is about the 1976 U.S. Women's Olympic team. They were the first U.S. team to go to the Olympics, and they won a silver medal. We have 2 athletes who are in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. They both appear in that book. Julianne Simpson was co-captain of Team USA, and then Carolyn Bush Roddy was also a player on that team, and is someone who has just been an outstanding basketball career. They're all excited to come and meet the teams.
Sweet.
So as the week progresses, seeding for the championship game will unfold. Can you tell us more about Saturday evening games?
Yeah, Saturday is quite a culmination of events. So as Tara has described, we've had the teams in town throughout the week. There will be 8 teams left on Saturday, and so they will play games starting at noon Saturday, and then the championship will be 7:30 that evening. Obviously, one team going home a winner. We are excited with some, confetti-type cannons and things that we'll be able to do at the end of that, and then working with the Marysville High School students for a championship-type video.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're bringing in the high school students. That's awesome. But are there any plans that are special, like bringing in local students, high school or middle school?
At the convention center for the banquet, we actually have some middle school students that are going to help us. So when you think of the Olympians in the 70s and Title IX and all of the things that they pioneered through, we then have college athletes and we'll have middle school athletes helping. And then we have various dance groups coming for halftimes, and we've invited all of our middle and high school students that have participated in tournaments at the college to come to the event. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure we have some big basketball fans in the Blue Water area, so I'm sure they're going to want to catch a game. How much are the tickets, and do they have to be purchased online, or can you just get them at the door?
It's a great question. Tickets are available online in advance, so it's $10 a day if you buy it online. Obviously, you could watch multiple games. There's 26 games during the week, so most days have 5 or 6 games. If you buy them at the door, it's $15, and then there is a weekly pass for $40, and so you could watch all 26 games for just $40.
Well, thank you both for stopping by and sharing information about this exciting event.
And thank you for watching another segment of Student Connection on M6, your hometown station.